Hi, my name is Maria, and welcome to Maria's Kitchen Tales. So, today I wanted to share a book with you called Life from Scratch, a Memoir of Food, Family, and Forgiveness by Sasha Martin. And this is a book in our collection. It's an actual autobiography with a ton of recipes in here. And so, with Sasha's goal, she's a writer and a blogger. And she has a blog called Global Table Adventure. And it's a great website if you want recipes from around the world. And she has written for Bon Appetit and Smithsonian Magazine. And Sasha wanted to do a book on 195 recipes, 195 countries, and 195 weeks. And so that's what she decided to do. And when she started the book, she really wanted it to be about something fun. And so it turned into being more than that because she had a complicated relationship with her mother. And a lot of the recipes came from her mother, who did a lot of traveling also around the world. And so this really did become about dealing with issues she had growing up and kind of an interesting relationship she had with her family and her mother, and how her relationship with her mom was different than her other siblings. And so this is it turned into kind of an interesting book, and it was very cathartic for her as she wrote it. And so out of these recipes, there were so many really great recipes. It was hard to choose which one to do. But the one I decided to share with you is the last recipe in the book, and it is called Samoan chocolate and orange coconut rice pudding. And it really has a lot of interesting ingredients that you probably have at home that are easy to make, and it's kind of fun. It was actually kind of fun to make and super easy. And so what I have for you is a video that I'm going to share with you of how to make it. And so I've got my stove right there heating up and my pan heating, and it's ready for the rice. So I put in 1 cup of white rice, medium grain is what she prefers, and then 4 cups of water in that pan with that rice. And then I put in a can of coconut milk, and she said you can use fresh or canned milk. And so, of course, I use canned. And then she also wants you to put a zest of 1 orange. And if you don't have orange zest, she says you can use 2 to 3 orange leaves. So I had orange zest, and so that is what I put next. And you're just going to mix all of those ingredients together, and then you're going to let your pot to start to boil. So there's the orange zest. If you don't have a zester, you should get one because it's really super easy. And sometimes just lemon zest, lime zest, orange zest really helps a recipe just kind of come alive. And so there I'm just trying to mix that coconut milk in there. And then I'm going to do a little fast forwarding in the video because it takes a while for all of that to start mixing up and for the water to start boiling. And so I'm going to get it going. And basically what they want you to do, what Sasha wants you to do, is once it starts boiling, you're going to lower the temperature of your pot. You're not going to cover it, so you're going to leave it uncovered, and then you're going to just stir it occasionally. and you're going to want it to be cooking there for 20 to 25 minutes. And so that's pretty much what I did. I just kept it going, and there I am lowering the temperature because it's starting to boil. And so you just keep stirring it for 20 to 25 minutes. And I think I cooked it a little longer just because I realized when I turned the temperature down, it wasn't on a full boil. And basically, as you're stirring your rice, it's just getting ready for the next step, which I'm going to show you next. And with the next step, it's pretty easy. You're just going to put the chocolate and sugar into that. So I'll show you. I have it. The next video shows me. So I've got this video going, and as you can see, the rice has gotten a lot thicker and it's pretty much cooked. And so now I'm going to take it off of the heat, and you can see when I'm stirring it, you can see the rice and it's all creamy. And there is the chocolate chips, and I put 3/4 a cup of dark chocolate chips. And she says to mix it really well for a few minutes, and then it'll smooth out, and you'll see that it'll melt all the way through. And then you put in 1/2 cup of sugar, or to taste. And she said put as much sugar as you can stand. And so I just put 1/2 cup. That's what she had said to put in there. And so I just mixed it up, and then she says it's ready to serve at that point. And so when you're ready to serve it, she had suggested to drizzle a little bit of coconut milk on it if you have any extra. I didn't have any extra, so I just went ahead and served it that way. And I thought with all that chocolate, and I thought with the chocolate and with the sugar, that maybe it'd be super sweet, and it wasn't. So that worked out actually pretty well. And so I'm going to show you what the end result was. So here it is. And this is, and you can see the chocolate is completely melted in there. And so this is the Samoan chocolate coconut orange rice pudding. And so you can see it was super easy, and it tastes great. And so I hope you give it a shot. If you don't try that one, maybe you wanted something that's more savory. She had a lot of great savory recipes in here, like ratatouille, and a recipe on how to make French bread. And so it was really hard to choose which one, but I decided to go with the chocolate pudding because I love rice pudding, and wanted to try something different. So Sasha Martin, check out her blog, check out her book, and I hope you all have a great day today. Thank you very much.